Hey folks, welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Day by Day. Today is the 11th of January. I know it's like the 20th. Recorded this on the 11th. Here we go. Let's go. Well, I didn't claim my daily chest thing yet, so that's a little... I didn't do the raid. I meant to. Just tell her in at a time. That's not good. That's not what you want to have happen. Anyway, well... What? It's my own fault. Just whatever. I missed it. It's my fault. My bad. I did it. I admit it. Alright, but can we finish this piece right here? We need a couple more for this piece for Mara, I think. Alright, so is that enough for the one piece? It is. That's good. Alright, now what do we need for this piece? We need a bunch of stuff for this piece. We gotta get started on it. Let's do this. Would have helped if we would have had more of this, more currency to use, but that's totally my fault. It's because I actually got sleep and I didn't bother to log in and do the morning stuff. The morning reset, because I had already slept through it. And then I didn't do the afternoon reset because reasons. So yeah, that was totally my bust. That's just what it is, I guess. But we're back to it. We're back working on this piece. I want to get... The thing is, every day we get closer. And that's one thing you always have to keep in mind. I don't love having to do these things here, but I guess we're just at a point where we're just going to have to go and deal with the fact that we've got to farm a few computer keypads, just because that's just where we happen to be right now, and we'll just have to hope that we don't run into any more of these, because that's what I want. That's where I want to be. I'm gonna farm these computer keypads is rough. It's just rough. It's just rough, but it is rough. So. Alright, good. I was worried we were not gonna get any degree of up movement on the Sith Empire Trooper here, but that's not the case. So that's good. So we have one piece of gear and a level up in terms of whatever. Alright, so let's jump in and let's do everything else. That means we gotta do the challenges here. Maybe we'll actually land some gear. I don't think that's going to be the case. What I would love to do is be able to put something on a ship. Something meaningful on a ship. Which ship that we need to work on the most, though? That's the question of what's happening now. 52? Yeah, I think that's going to put us over what we need for this. And I know that the Geo ships are just not great, but having that one done and just having it do a little bit more oomph. And that means we're, one ship closer to where we need to be, and that is just not having these ships on our screen anymore. That's going to be reinforced ability, so we'll go ahead and take that. If we can stick some abilities on where they are, that'll be fine. Just to make them a touch more usable is just super important. Just being able to make them a little bit more usable, because we're not going to get honestly, is there a little bit of a draw to just go and do Rex and get him up? Just to make this ship a little bit more usable? Yes. Do I need it? No. I don't need it, so there's no reason to do it. It's tempting, obviously, but that's not a good enough reason to... See, I told you I didn't do my... This is the first time I looked at the account all day. If it would have been, then that card wouldn't have been there, so... But... Let's do... I guess 15 of these. I know that this isn't something a lot of people do on their accounts, but if you haven't figured it by now that I'm not most people, then, my day was okay. I slept in late, had some breakfast, watched a show that took like an hour to get through because my kids kept talking, and we kept having to be like, guys, we're trying to watch this show. Can you stop talking? Can you please be quiet? And it was excruciating. And that was after we went out and shoveled the sidewalk a little bit. Well, I tried to teach them how to, and they did. They're learning, but it's not something that's going to happen overnight. Other than that, not a whole lot. Just not a whole lot. Just that kind of day where we were just take it easy. It's still cold. The snow is, it's still there. It's not like it's left. All right. Come in here and let's see what's in here, if there's anything. I don't think there is. Unless I'm just missing it. I cannot believe I didn't do the raid, though. It's Nimbu, right? If I could make a tangible excuse, it's Naboo. Like if it was indoor, it'd just be like, okay, did one raid, but it's Naboo, and Naboo is. I don't enjoy Naboo. I don't know a lot of people who do. It was nice that we got that. Looked into that there a little bit. Helpful. Let's get towards where we need to be. Grab that because it says we need it. Grab this guy so it says we need it. Move it on. Did that. Need to do this because I feel like I'm way behind in terms of. Why have I never done that? How have I never done this before? I don't want to use these. What are you talking about, bro? Let's use CLS. How have I never done this on this account? I don't know. I'll just smash it with CLS. It'll be fine. Do this too. Same thing. Why would we go away from CLS? I know we can smash it with the CLS account. And then now we have to have Empire to do it. Well, where's Palpy? Oh, Palpy's down there. So who do we want in leadership? Let's go Vader. Vader, Thrawn, Mara, Imperial Probe Droid. Sure. Yes, we want Imperial Probe Droid. No, we don't. Can I go? Look. Are you ever gonna let me go? Vader's like, thanks for coming, bro. Is that really necessary that I had to do that? Just to use Merciless Master to wipe the floor with everybody? Was that really necessary? Was that really something we needed to have happen? All right, so this is interesting. So it's home one. Let me go ahead and clean the floor, and we'll bring in these guys and not wedge Biggs. And this, and this, and this, and this. You should be able to get through. I don't know, because this is a, what you call it, and that's why I'm not doing the upper echelons of this fight. I'm just doing this base bottom tier, basically, and I'm just trying to do it so I can get so I can get a little movement up in my with the thing that's ending on Monday or Tuesday. It's not the comeuppance, right? It's the Rebel Y. I don't think we're going to have a lot of problem with this, but maybe I will. No, by Rebel Y. Resistance Y, let's bring out Raven's Claw, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I do, so. Because it's not as bad as people think. If you're a fan of the gerbil, which I always say every time I break out this point, every time I use this fleet, because it's just, it's easy to use. So how many I got? That's actually the second tier of this that we did. I don't love the. I mean, the first one is an option, but I'm not feeling great about going after that. Hey, look, we had that for doing that. Hey. Oh, finally get to 30. I mean, if I could get to 31, that would be great because there's these. I just like this is annoying. This whole thing with these, it's like super annoying. I don't know that I looked at this, but it said, hey, we're gonna try to move this fleet up. I don't know how far we are from making this reality. Let's stack some of these up over. Oh, that's too much. Right under 400. I feel like we need good, probably close to 200, if not more of these. Be able to make this happen. And I'm not sure how feasible this is going to be. Because honestly, it's probably going to take way more than I think. We can get somewhat close. We'll see how we can do. That's too much. A little too much. Let's try for another one. Let's get. All right. So we got her at 3. So let's do this. Let's just take it one at a time. Marin's the 3. Okay. Saj to 3. Docket of 3. Yep. We're going to be just a little short because we don't have enough of that to be able to take them to 3. So we put some relics on them. I told you I was going to. I thought I was going to wait a little bit longer, but I'm like, let's do it now. Let's see what happens. We tried. It did not work well. That's all I got. I'm happy that we were able to throw some relic levels on them. Maybe it helps me win another GEC about going forward. Maybe it helps me get a little further in Conquest. Not that I'm still doing super low Conquest, but that's really how you need to do it until you get your CLS team to R7. Because when you get into, at least in my experience, maybe yours, this is the way I feel. Like when you're in normal Conquest and you run up against gas or Sith Empire, which is the reason why we're building Sith Empire also, is because of this. But remember, if you're like, why did you just do that with Night Sisters? Remember when we talked about I wanted to have, I said that I wanted to have, that there was a level that I wanted to be at for all of these characters before we really moved forward. And I mentioned I wanted to have Night Sisters that were like 5 and CLS at 7. That's just what we worked for. Clearly, guys, we're going to have to spend a lot of time on 1C. Like, it's not going to happen right now. Right now, I'm committed to finishing these characters. But, maybe, I don't know when. I'm just going to have to pick a point. Maybe what we'll do is I'll finish. So I'll get Mara to 1, Treya to 1, and Revan to 1. And then that's when we'll stop and we'll do like, I don't know, a week. Maybe just a week where we're constantly, all we're doing is farming that node. So, but yeah, because, we need to just have all of those materials just stockpiled, like a couple thousand of each, just to be able to get, and because I do want to have the entire CLS team at 7, the entire Mother Talzin team at 5, and then I feel like the Sith Empire honestly needs to be 5. So that's a lot of stuff we're going to need to save up. Anyway, thank you for being here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, make sure you hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.